We're going to talking about Oman Fathurrahman heroic values in elevating the existence of philology in this digital era. Nusantara religious manuscripts are the result of a combination of various ideologies, interpretation, affiliation, cultures, and languages, which indirectly illustrate the existence of networks and relationships at the time. So we're going to discuss how the role and strategy of Oman Fathurrahman as a hero of the archipelago who raised the existence of philology to moderate religious understanding through the introduction of ancient Nusantara manuscript package in the digital era, space of Ngariksa YouTube channel. Through a digital approach, the existence of the space channel is philological effort to adapt to the times. The strategy pioneered by Oman Fathurrahman through his online study, his knowledge system that is carried out in a plural manner. Of course, classical narrative contain moderate past knowledge. There will be encouraging change in character of society, so they are more tolerant and more moderate. From the manuscript studied on the Ngariksa YouTube channel, even ordinary people can know what lesson can be learned from the world of the Nusantara manuscript for moderate Indonesia. In addition, people can learn from the past about how to mediate and deal with conflicts that occur due to diversity of opinion, especially since Indonesia is a pluralistic country. Indonesia is known to have a rich variety of handwritten ancient manuscripts, starting from the characters, languages, and materials to the tradition. Conservation efforts into form of preservation and conservation are being actively carried out by various institutions and individuals. A person disinterested in studying philology when viewed from the object and its activities is quite logical. The object of philology study is text or ancient manuscript, and the activity itself in the form of editing manuscript. And this is a fairly boring study. Philology is a very unique study. From philology, it can be seen that the cultural diversity of the world was previously a mystery. Regarding how it exists as a scientific discipline, philology is very suitable to be studied for those who are involved in humanities work, and it is even more dynamic if they combine it with other disciplines such as science. Throughout the studies and strategy and role of Oman, efforts to elevate the existence of philology have been initiated by slowly maturing religious understanding through the introduction of the ancient manuscript of the archipelago, which are packaged in digital space on the Ngariksa YouTube channel. The existence of convenience in digital space, the existence of space channel is a philological effort to adapt at the time. So we're going to discuss the internet and YouTube channel Ngariksa itself and its text. Before exploring this channel further, the author sees the reasons why YouTube has become a popular platform that is very effective in distributing video content, especially religious content, due to the capacity and complexity of the future. Oman Fathurrahman, who is a professor and a member of the Nusantara Manuscript Society or Manasa, chose YouTube and used it to showcase restoration, conservation, and research activities on Nusantara manuscript for the public. As for the explanation of the description, Ngariksa comes from the Sundanese language, which mean to maintain, to care for. It is an acronym for Nusantara ancient manuscript. Ngariksa means taking care of the manuscript by reading and studying it. The method of delivering the material taken is using recitation, model or monologue lecture that is packaged digitally. The special feature of the manuscript is digitation activity of Ngariksa channel in effort to promote and preserve the manuscript to convert the manuscript into a digital format, the present it online access to public. The immense popularity of Ngariksa channel affect change in society at the socio-cultural level. In digital humanity studies, this model will continue to develop in the future, given the rapid social change influenced by digital media and the internet. This fact is due to the fact that the growing world population communicate and participate in cyber community networks. In other words, the main effect is to create new institutionalized space for science, namely more participatory space. And second one, tourism of religion through manuscript. The popularity of the Ngariksa YouTube channel for netizens is considered a religious moderation movement that is needed to maintain Indonesia diversity. One possibility in this case is to display the treasure of classic local wisdom online, especially on the YouTube channel. One such movement in Indonesia was started by the Ngariksa Youtube. Oman Fathurrahman, Ngariksa channels construct religious narrative using material containing philosophical Sufism patterns that are complemented by reference and explanation from the Quran and Hadith. In this video, we discuss how the transformation and transmission of religious moderation through efforts to revitalize manuscript into the digital realm as a space for struggle, embrace moderate and tolerant religious narrative. According to the Ministry of Religion of the Republic of Indonesia, Kemenak RI, the Ngariksa YouTube channel also prioritizes religious moderation. This is inseparable from Oman participation as caretaker in the official environment of the ministry. Therefore, religious moderation is presented as a new discourse of religious understanding that protects national values, diversity, and in the context of Islam is ukhuwah, tasamuh, tawazun, wasatiyah, ittihad, or tolerance, balance, moderate, unity, brotherhood of Islamic civilization, and for the reconstruction of humanity to realize the vision. Kang Oman carried out a movement across the manuscript of archipelago. Second, the study of Indonesian manuscript automatically becomes part of effort to preserve Indonesian cultural heritage object in the context of preserving plurality, nationality, and ensuring the continuity of knowledge transmitted for hundreds of years. Religious moderation is very important for religious people living in Indonesia. The introduction of Nusantara manuscript. Muslim citizen is considered capable of fighting ideological conflicts and maintaining security stability. The step was taken by Ngariksa YouTube channel, which is managed by Oman Fathurrahman. The study of the Quran through a philological approach. In fact, most religions cannot be separated from what is called religious text or text. Almost all major religions in this world must have text or that is used as the basis of religious practice. Religious text or manuscript becomes a compilation or discuss of mythology, beliefs, ritual practice, religious orders of law, ethical behavior. The main study of philology is existing manuscript and manuscript with intermediary of other science as well, such as linguistic, literature, and others. Philology is the main basic science for studying text, manuscript. The number of manuscripts in the archipelago makes the contribution of philology to be very important. It can be revealed and their authenticity maintained. However, only 25% the manuscript was successfully researched and reviewed by the research team. So the value of heroism can be learned from Oman Fathurrahman's efforts for his role in promoting cultural records through the study of manuscript, that they do not become extinct and can be utilized by the current generation, archipelago. Religious texts, the result of a combination of various ideologies, interpretation, affiliation, cultures, and languages, which indirectly illustrate the existence of the network and relation at the time, have been studied so that they can be easily understood by the wider community. Oman Fathurrahman's role and strategy in elevating the existence of philology, moderating religious understanding. For introduction information, Nusantara was created in digital space. Ngariksa Youtube is a philological effort to adapt at the time. It is clear evidence to encourage change in the character society to be more tolerant and more moderate. People can learn from the past about how to mediate and deal with conflict that occur due to difference of opinion, especially since Indonesia is a pluralistic country. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.